So for this video we are taking on the Temple of Akatosh on Master difficulty, and we're going to do so with a mid-range monk deck that is centered around gaining life. We've got some vicious drows to destroy supports, which you'll see why in a moment. And we have some executes to deal with this guy, Chanter of Akatosh. We kind of really want to hunt for... I guess we'll keep the bat. We really want to hunt for ways to kill this early. We did not find it. So this guy is a problem because essentially, if on turn 2 he plays Healing Potion, you just lose the game if you can't get rid of him. And we did not find an answer. So if he has the Healing Potion, we'll probably just lose.
Into the breach. You have been warned. The moons give this one.
He did not have a Healing Potion, though we are still kind of in a world of hurt. So the reason that the Healing Potion is such an issue is when he plays Healing Potion, he goes up 5 health and he fetches a Bruma Profiteer to this lane. So typically you want an Execute or something along those lines to kill that guy. We still might be hurting because if he plays a Healing Potion, he is gonna get the +5/+5 for his guys. But we thankfully have the Drow to get rid of this next turn. So it's not the ideal scenario for us, but it's not the end of the world at the moment either. Both of these also can become problems, but we do have at least some answers. But we really got to get this taken care of now, and so we are in fact going to do just that. We're going to go ahead and take that out so that we no longer have to worry about him getting the +5/+5. He can still buff his team in other ways, but well, that was unfortunate.
Into the breach. You have been warned.
So now we just have to worry about surviving the Descendants. Now there's a couple of different ways that we could try to handle this, but Javelin here might be our best out. The other option would be like Kinsman, Fighters Guild Recruit, which is probably just going to eat this, but then Kinsman either takes this trade and then he comes in here for 4. Yeah, that actually might buy us a decent amount of time. This will also gain us some health as well. We're gonna go with this route. The other option would be Javelin here, and then maybe set up some other stuff. We have Knight of the Hour at some point as well, but... Alright, so the Suppress is disappointing.
You have been warned. You have been warned.
Mostly because this is what we wanted to get rid of, but we do again have the Javelin for that. So we can buy ourselves a little bit of time here. It would have been much better if we were getting the Javelins off of the Prophecies. But there's not much we can really do about that. This is going to be a fight to stabilize at this point, it looks like. Normally you can kind of not put yourself in such a horrible spot like this, but this is where we're at. Thankfully with the Temple lane we can kind of abuse that to try to stabilize and get ourselves some health, but...
Acknowledge. You can't defeat us.
Alright, he's going face hard. Couple of different things that we could do here. But Bat and Dawnbreaker feels like the best because it allows for a pretty decent sized drain and to pull 9 damage off the board. So we're going to go ahead and Bat, Dawnbreaker.
You won't foil my plan. You can't defeat us.
And he takes the trade. So the downside is we're not likely going to activate the Golden Saints anytime soon. But the plus side is Let's see what this gets us first.
What have we here?
That didn't really change much
Let
for
none
us.
defile our
Plus side is that if we can stabilize, I think that
flock to our
we're
noble cause.
relatively favored, although the Chanter is a bit of a problem.
There's a plan. There's an
I shall
old
end their
plan.
blasphemy!
Acknowledge.
Let me lighten your load.
That Chanter may be worth javelining
My scales move in shadow.
just outright. It would be better to execute it, but since we don't have one, maybe worth javelining. I know he's only attacking for one, but this thing can generate a lot of value. What's the alternative play? The alternative play would be a javelin here and then Hive Defender. We're going to Hive Defender either way. So let's start with that. Knight of the Hour doesn't do much for us because this just trades with it. So it's just trying to decide if we want to javelin this or this. Actually, I think I've changed my mind. I think we're going to go with the Paladin. He's only got 3 cards in hand. Well, now he's got 2 cards in hand. But appears to be no actions, so we catch a break. Let's see what this draws us. There we go. This was actually a misplay. So let's pretend you didn't see me miss the health off the Profiteer. Hey look, we actually get to start attacking now. He's got 14 cards left in deck. There's a chance that we might just deck him at this point, but... interesting choices to make. Go ahead and whack some things. I think we just take this trade, because we're going to Knight of Hour over here.
Let none
And
defile
we've
our
got 3 Golden Saints. What a time to draw all 3 when they're this far behind. But playing them for no value at this point, not a huge deal. We've got a big board of creatures, and we're just trying to get our health back. So the Pillaging Tribune will help us in that endeavor as well. Because once you can trigger this, the game basically is over. Let's go ahead and get that kind of a drain in.
My scales move in shadow.
So we're that much closer to finally cracking 40, which should be enough to just win. So it's a rough start, as you saw. They fled the board pretty early in this matchup. So he would gain 8, so that should be enough. We just attack with that. We don't even need to worry about him spawning a guy. We just care about the health gain, which activates everybody else.
No prisoners.
I shall end their blasphemy!
Catches a Prophecy. It's a healing potion. And there you have it. So, a little bit rough. All you have to do is not die, trust in your health gain. If you can't catch the execute early like we were not able to, then you got to be able to destroy the support. That game would have been drastically different. As you saw, he was well above 40 health for a long time, and that's no bueno, so there you have it. Just make sure you destroy the support, you kill the Chanters, and focus on stabilizing, then gain your health.